What's going on, Assassins? It's Darkstrider, and I want to talk about what's going on with Assassin's Creed Shadows. As we know, that there are two camps when it comes to this. Some are for the game, some are against the game. I'm not going to litigate that right now. What I want to discuss is that apparently in the art books that you will find digitally and physically in the game, when you get the special edition or the collector's edition, there's art books that come with it. And again, if you get the physical edition, you will get a physical copy of the book. If you pre-ordered the digital edition, then you will get a digital copy of the book that you could look on your console or your PC. Now, what's going on with this is that there is a group that is a historical reenactment group from Japan that used a banner in their reenactments, and this banner found its way into the art book without permission during the production of the Assassin's Creed Shadows game. Now, it's part of the concept art, and they were asked to remove it. Now, they are rejecting the request to remove it from the physical art book. They claim the files have already been deleted, and the way that this is looking is that they are removing it from the digital copies. So when you get your digital copy, if you have not gotten it already, which I highly doubt that you would have, it would be in there or removed from there. However, if you went and got the collector's edition, you pre-ordered it physically, they're not removing it from that. And to me, honestly, that's kind of like a hard sell. You'd have to recall all those packages, undo them, reprint them, reinsert them, and that to me is way too much work. And I could see it from the business standpoint. Even though it is the right thing to do, they're not going to do it. It's just going to cost too much. So the group is the, and excuse me if I'm saying this incorrectly, the Sekigahara Rifle Corps, and they are a Japanese reenactment group that's dedicated primarily to teaching the public about the use of matchlock rifles during the Battle of Sekigahara. This is a historically significant conflict whose outcome marked the beginning of the Tokugawa shogunate's centuries-long rule over Japan. So it does have some significance, obviously. The group has their own banners, and apparently, this banner found its way into Assassin's Creed Shadows during their first batch of promotional materials. They discovered that, they just saw this banner, and again, without doing research, they figured, let's include this, not even knowing what the banner was for, or who the banner belonged to, or if they had permission to use it. It would be like, somebody doing a game basically about the Hashishin way back in the day, and just taking Assassin's Creed flags from their game and throwing it into this other work, claiming that that was a flag that was ancient during those times and that it has a right to be in that game. It's very weird. It's very strange that you did not look this up. Again, it goes to what people are saying, where you did not care about the actual historical accuracy of this game. You just saw a bunch of pretty colors and you decided to put it in the game. So again, this is one of those things where I fully stand behind what was done. What not done by UbiSoft, what was done by the other group. You need to remove all flags that belong to this group. Or if you can't do it, and again, I know they're not going to do it because it's going to cost too much money. They're not going to do it. Cut them a check then. Pay them. Pay them royalties for every game that's sold and dedicated to their whole group, to everything that they do. Because obviously when they do these things, when they show these flintlock rifles and everything, and they show it off, they do these presentations, it's got to cost money. Well, you know what, Ubisoft? Now you should fund it. You should fund it, being that you use something that, number one, did not belong to you. Number two, you did not understand what it was. And number three, you did not respect what it was. You don't know. What that tells me is that you did not even know what was written on that sign. That sign could have said, "Eat at Applebee's," and you put it on there because you're a moron and you didn't pay attention to what was going on. You did not do your due diligence, and now you look stupid, especially to people who were defending you. Now you really look stupid. Why would you do that? Why would you risk that? Why would you go about and put something in a game that you did not understand? You did not understand anything. That's what that tells me. That tells me that you completely ignored everything, and everything that anybody has ever been defending you on, you now spit in their face, because how are they going to defend you? How is this defensible? It's not. You clearly have proven a point that so many other people were making about what you did, and you did not care. You put it in there carelessly, and now you think that just assuring this company, this group, that all copies were digitally removed, that's good enough. That's kind of foul. I really do think that Ubisoft should give financial compensation, being that they're not able to remove it from everywhere. And again, I get that. I get how that may delay the release of the game. I get how that may cause some kind of problems with your release. But, this is something you should have paid attention to. And again, only goes to show that they're not paying attention or respecting what was going on, what people are saying about historical accuracy. You just didn't care. And this is just a solid, you can't even get around it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think that this is overblown, that this is a non-starter, that nobody should really be caring about this? It was an honest mistake. They just included something in there that, was not, number one, theirs to use, or number two, historically accurate. Number three, they kind of look stupid because they did something like this. Or do you think that, it's actually really, really bad, that they should in some way compensate these guys? Or do you think that enough was done, that's all they could do, they removed what they could, they can't remove everything, it's good enough, you can't get the stain out completely? What are your thoughts on this? I'd love to hear from you. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. It helps this channel out an awful lot. As always, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching, and until next time, take care, be good, stay safe, take care of each other. I'll see you guys all in the next one.
Yeah,